Yes. Jai Avatar Meher Baba Ko Jai. Dear friends, myself is a teacher in the local government high school. My name being Potukuchi Venkata Nageswara Sharma. I have been in this town since 2 decades and a half and had the opportunity of meeting our friends from abroad. In the year 1950, yes, in the year 1954, Baba visited this place with his august presence and sanctified this holy land, which is otherwise known as Maharshi land or Maharshi Patnam. I have been working here as a teacher, local teacher in the local government Ramji High School, and I have read so many books, both of religious and philosophical. I had my own convictions about God, and I had not the opportunity, or rather I was hesitated to meet Baba while he was here in the year 1954. That is February 22nd. One of my friends, Mr. Captain K. Ramarao Naidu, who worked in the First and Second World Wars as captain, he met me and asked me, "Have you seen Baba?" I questioned him, who was that Baba? That was Meher Baba. He was here, and I had the opportunity of seeing him and seen him. My mind has been elated. No words can express the joy I received from him. And he has given me some prasad and showed me some 2 banana fruits. And one of the banana fruits was given to me, and I devoured without noticing that it was from Baba. And I do not know who Baba was. But I am in search of God since my early teens, but I have my own way of worshipping. Meanwhile, our friend, who was a pioneer here at Machilipatnam to spread the name of Baba to the nook and corner, Mr. P. Lokanath Rao, gave me some books. Why? Because I happened to be his friend. He gave me the books written by Baba and books written by others, Eastern and Western disciples. I read them. Still, my mind did not admit that Baba was God in human form. He has given me another book. That book, the name of the book was God Speaks, written by Baba. I have read that book because I am conversant in Sanskrit and in our Hindu literature, not only in literature, but also Sufism and other religious works. My mind is just rather wavering to note Baba. But anyhow, after reading that book, coming to the chapter Samskaras and other things, cessation of Samskaras, Baba has given some clues there. After reading God Speaks, in the year 1960, I came to the conclusion that Baba was God because no other human being can ever, even in the hour, or even if all in the future, can never tell like that. Only Baba, being the avatar, or rather God himself in human form, can provoke such things which will be inherited by the posterity. After reading God Speaks, I had the firm conviction from the bottom of my heart that Meher Baba was God in human form, because no other human being had ventured to tell such wonderful things about metaphysics and all other things, which makes man to God, which makes man himself God. In the year 1961, I had the opportunity to meet Baba in person, that is at Pune, Guru Prasad. I accompanied with all my friends from Masulipatam and reached that place, and that is, I think, in hot summer, that is in May 1961. I was in queue. Baba was there in the interiors, in the what we call the public hall there. He was seated in some cushioned chair, armchair. I was before him. I have not seen Baba there, except light. That light lasted for 2 or 3 minutes. My eyes have been glazed, everything light. That particular place was richly lighted. Lighted means not in the sense that the electric lights, they were not there, because my seeing him only in the afternoons. I closed my eyes and prayed, Baba, I want to see you. I had the firm conviction that you are God. Hence I want to see you in person. Some gopis and others in the previous ages have seen you in the form of Krishna. But now I want to see you in my own way of calling you as Baba. Just please grant your darshan. Baba at once gave me his darshan. That particular darshan cannot be described. A flash after flash, flash after flash. Myself just was calm and cool. I was calm and collected. Just to remember seeing him. Just my eyes were all wet. Streams of water were rolling from my eyes. I saw Baba, and Baba embraced me and has given me a kiss in my on my right cheek. Then the next day, I went there, and most probably I think the darshan was for 1 week. We were there for 5 days. And the last day were for 1 week. We were there for 5 days. And the last day, when all the western and eastern disciples were there, a DSP of Hyderabad had a daughter by the name Prafulla. She has written some verses about her experiences on seeing Baba printed in Telugu Divyavani. On the final day of 1961 May Darshan, Baba wished me that I should render the Telugu poems written by Prafulla Kumari, published in the Telugu Divyavani, to render them into English. But it was a heavy task for me, or rather a crucial trial, which I cannot face. But yet, having full confidence in Baba, that he should speak through me, because I am a weak instrument in his hands, and he himself will speak through my mouth. I bowed to him. Baba gestured, come on, come on. In such a way, Baba gestured his hands. Just after she read the poems in Telugu, I began them just rendering into English. After the rendering was over, all our Masulipatam center and other centers, even people from abroad also were there in the Guru Prasad, that little room. There was another, on the corridor, there was Francis Brabhajan, the Australian poet. He was there, he was standing. But then Baba called me to him. I went to him. Baba embraced me. Baba kissed me. Baba kissed me on the 2 cheeks and made me to sit on his lap. He embraced me. He also has given me the privilege to embrace him. I embraced him, embraced him, embraced him. But both our clothes have become wet. Both our clothes have become wet. I am not satisfied. Baba just patted me on my back, saying, Tyro, in his own way, he said, he consoled me. I was there, and he has given me his feet to bow down before them. Just I bowed to his feet, and rather rubbed his feet. That is the very feet on my head. Just the whole head has been smeared by his feet. It was for 15 minutes. After that, I came back with the reminiscences, say, full of reminiscences in my mind. I went out. There I found just Brabha, the Franz Brabhadan was there. And Mr. Lokanath Rao was there, and he introduced me. He was so and so. I went to him. In my mind, he was, rather say, to use a simile, according to our Telugu, he was our Bammara Potana. I saw Baba, but it was all light. That very light filled my heart. I was rather in a condition not to tell anything. At that time, on the first day of our program, I saw Baba, but it was all light. That very light filled my heart. I was rather in a condition not to tell anything. At that time, Baba said to me that I am God in human form. I saw him. Lights, but I cannot, that very sight which I have in my mind is indescribable because he is the universe, he is the director of the universe. I cannot explain that. He is only the mind, it is not the mind, it is only heart that takes whatever he gives. And I got it to the brimful of my cup of heart, and with those reminiscences, I returned to Machilipatnam. Yes. Jai Avatar Meher Baba Ku Jai. In the early 1960s, a queer thing has happened in our family. My father, now late Sri P. Yajnarayana, was an ardent devotee of Lord Rama, one of the incarnations of Lord Vishnu. Myself being an ardent devotee of Meher Baba. My father made some queer remarks about me that I am going astray, not following the old doctrines, etc. But I have got my own faith because I have seen Baba and I am being blessed by him. I know who Baba was, and my conviction was such that he was the Lord of the universe, the avatar of the age. All of a sudden, one thing happened. After some period, my father was laid down due to some fever or some chronic disease. He was on bed for 2 months. Laid down due to some fever or some chronic disease. He was on bed for 2 months. He did not performing his pujas or anything else. One day, on one of the early mornings, early hours of one day, Lord Baba himself in physical form appeared before him and sat by his bedside. I write to my brothers who are elsewhere, that is northern India, to approach, just to come to Machilipatnam, as my father is seriously ill. On that day, Lord Baba himself appeared before my father in human form and sat by his bedside. And see, rather, just like a mother, he fondled my father, and he was with my father for nearly 1 hour, having some discourses. And my father has recognized him not as Baba, but as Rama in the first. After some time, he has recognized that he was Baba. And now, then afterwards, my father, he has formed one equation. Lord Rama is equal to Lord Meher Baba. Lord Rama is equal to Lord Meher Baba. That was the equation which my father he has been practicing till his death. In 1969 and 67, my father passed away. I wired to Meher Baba, that my father expired on such and such a date. Baba has sent me a telegram. That telegram reached because I was somewhere where my father departed. My father collapsed at Tenali in Guntur district. And my telegram, because my address is known to Mayor Mandali at Ahmednagar, they have sent a wire to this place my name P.V. Nageswara Sharma, Care T. Basavaya. That wire reached. The contents of the wire are your father, Potukuchi Venkata is blessed by me. Don't worry. I am with you. Convey my love blessings to you and your dear family. Meher Baba. So much so was the contents of the wire. That was from Baba himself.